Famous Your Brother Old Guy, Hip Hop News, Uncensored. Hit that subscribe button.
What happened in the courtroom yesterday really was just the climax of inappropriate conduct by a judge. And it's at the point now where we will take drastic action. We will seek every angle of attack that we can seek. We will seek pardon from the governor. We'll seek the appeals process, obviously, in the legal system. But when you have a judge who's so crossed the line of professionalism and what a judge should be doing, and fundamental fairness is out the window here.
I know that I've read that you believe this is like a personal vendetta, like they're from the same area of Philly and have mutual acquaintances and.
Yeah, it's not just that. I mean, look, being from the same area doesn't make it a personal vendetta. What makes it a personal vendetta is doing things that are inappropriate, like asking Meek to leave Rock Nation, which is the premier. Jay's company is one of the premier management companies in the world.
What is the thinking with that? Why would she do that?
Well, because she asked him to go to another local manager in Philly who she happens to have a relationship with. I mean, that really, really shows you that a line's been crossed, that she's not being impartial and she's not looking at this as just another defendant, but she's taking this personal. When a judge asks Meek or anybody, but in this instance it was Meek and Nicki Minaj in chambers, in the back, the judge's chambers, court, asked Meek to re-record the Philadelphia group Boyz II Men, their legendary song "On My Bending Knees," and asked Meek to re-record it with a shout-out to the judge, where he would acknowledge her by name in the song. And, Meek and Nicki started laughing. They thought it was a joke and she was being funny. And she looked at Meek and said, "I'm not kidding."
Wow.
And Meek said, "Well, I can't do that. That's not my music. Number one, I don't do that, but I'm not going to shout outs and songs." And, her response was, "Suit yourself." And by the way, he didn't do it. And does that have anything to do with the fact that she sentenced him yesterday to a sentence that, by all accounts, is unconscionable? Okay, what judge would ask someone to record a song and throw a shout out to them? That's not a judge. I mean, that's someone who has a personal interest in an individual.
Is there anything you can do? I don't know this process. This is your lane, but there's nothing you can do to change judges if there's a sense of misconduct, or you can.
No, Angie, it's a good question. It's a recusal motion, and it's look, we were hoping that this would never come to this point. We were hoping that this judge would just look. Meek's been under her thumb for 10 years. He's not had any major violations. Last year, there was a hearing where the chief probation officer, the supervising probation officer in Meek's case, someone who was very intimate with the case, a guy named Christopher McMillan, testified that he didn't believe Meek was committing violations of probation. The judge actually, on the record, found that his testimony was incredible. Incredible. That's a chief supervising probation officer, not a witness for the defense.
Wow.
And when that happens, and then all of a sudden he's not on the case anymore. Yesterday there was a full onslaught attack of the probation officer there by the judge because the probation officer didn't recommend that Meek not get jail time.
Right.
Listen to what happened yesterday, Angie. If you want to look, this is not me posturing as a lawyer. I'm going to give you a cold, hard fact that's going to make it very clear what happened yesterday was beyond the pale and a real travesty of justice. The prosecuting attorney, the district attorney, and the probation officer both recommended yesterday that Meek get no jail time for these technical violations. They were technical violations. Don't forget, there's 2 cases that he had.
They both got thrown out. Yeah, they were dismissed. Right.
My case in New York, St. Louis case dismissed. So both this prosecutor, who's no friend to Meek Mill, and the probation officer said no, there was no recommendation for jail time on this. Well, she disregarded both of them, almost attacked their credibility, and gave them 2 to 4 years. I've been a prosecutor. I've been a defense lawyer. I've been in this business for a long time. Okay, about 27 years. I've never once in my life seen that happen.
Wow.
In any courtroom where you have a judge overriding both a district attorney and probation officer do what you did. So you do the math. You can figure it out yourself. I mean, what's happening here between the song request, between the changing managers. It's almost an infatuation with Meek, but whatever it is, it's something that is now getting to the point where justice is being perverted, and we're going to make sure that this gets fixed. He will be okay. I promise you. I promise your listeners. He's going to be good. He's going to be okay. He's a good kid. He's done look, he's really done something special with his life and with his career.
It's funny because I was just he was here not that long ago. He came to see me, and we were talking about. I noticed that he had said to the judge that he had been struggling with an addiction to Percocet, and the last time he was here, he actually shared that, and he seemed like he was in such a much better place and in a positive place.
Yep.
And that's why I was really shocked to hear that this happened.
Like, he didn't get, when he went to get treatment, by the way, for his addiction. Okay, he sought treatment. He went to Atlanta to get treatment. She actually cited as a reason for one of the violations is that he didn't get permission to get treatment in Atlanta, and he went there without her permission. And then we produced, the defense yesterday produced an email that showed that the request was made to the judge that he go to Atlanta to get permission. She was emailed, and the district attorney was CC'd on it. She then claimed, she didn't remember that. She never got that email, even though she approved it.